What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Oh God, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it if you're a returning subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. No, I'm not editing that out. But listen, I want to talk to you about a story I seen this morning that I couldn't believe out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Shout out Milwaukee. And I've been doing these news stories for a couple of years now, and it's like, we all are in a bubble, so to speak, as far as, our demographics, where we at, and how crime is where we are and stuff. And it's like a lot of us doing our normal daily grind are oblivious to problems in other parts of the country. But I gotta be honest with you, man. I did not know a lot of these cities. I mean, all cities have crime and have good parts and bad parts, but I didn't know a lot of these cities are buck wild, namely Milwaukee. And I gotta be honest with you, man. This story right here, this is something else. You see these three people up here? This is mother, son, and another son. Both of her kids, two of her kids, right? The woman's name is Reba Bearden. I don't know how old her age is. All three of these people are from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The boy in the middle is Darian Bearden. He's 15 years old. He'll be being charged as an adult for the crime that he committed. At 15 years old, ladies and gentlemen, this young boy has 24 felonies at least for the crime that, I'm about to tell you about. The dude on the end, looking evil as can be with the tattoo on his face, is her other son, 18-year-old Cameron Bearden. This guy right here is already in jail. Now, this woman has been locked up for harboring felons and aiding and abetting. What she did with these kids is beyond belief. It's a whole family of criminals. Check this out.
First, our big story tonight at 9. You could call it a family affair. A Milwaukee mother and her teenage sons are charged in connection to a series of armed robberies.
Investigators say the boys were part of a crew that terrorized the east side in River West last summer. Here's some video. Fox 6's Ashley Sears live in the newsroom. And Ash, you got some new information about how they were eventually caught.
Yeah, prosecutors say the teen boys targeted women and couples, holding them up at gunpoint, sometimes beating them and stealing from them.
These are a number of felony level, high level counts.
A Milwaukee teen sits in court accused of serious crimes months after they were committed.
There are also allegations of violence.
15-year-old Darian Bearden has been charged with 24 felonies related to a series of armed robberies over the summer on the east side and in River West.
It was a pretty disorienting situation.
In early August, police say Darian was part of a crew that attacked two people in front of Cafe Corazon on Bremen, hitting one man with a gun and stealing a purse. A restaurant manager helped the victims shortly after.
I could see the blood on his face, and it was swollen.
Investigators say Darian's older brother, 18-year-old Kamarian, was previously part of the same crew, but arrested weeks earlier. A criminal complaint explains their mother, Reba, called Kamarian while he was in jail and explained she saw his friends on Fox 6 News committing the Cafe Corazon crime, going on to say the teen's brothers had $5,000 to $10,000 to use to bail him out, saying, "I've been up all night with them, and these boys working. I'm proud of them." Police say she was talking about the crimes they'd been committing. In late August, police pulled Reba over with Darian and another brother in the back seat. Investigators say Darian had a gun, bullets, and cash on him and found several stolen credit cards. Prosecutors say the boy will now pay the price in adult court.
I know it's high bail, but I think it's appropriate.
The court commissioner set his bail at $50,000. His mother was charged with harboring a felon and aiding back in January. His older brother is also in jail, charged with armed robbery. Live in the newsroom, Ashley Sears, Fox 6 News.
Your mother allegedly said she's proud of him as she saw him on Fox 6. The rest of us had very different thoughts watching that video from Cafe Corazon. All right, Ash, thanks.
All right, guys, that goes to show you. A lot of times people that are shit raise shit kids. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't feel nothing for none of them, especially the mom. Where's your nurturing spirit? It's like nowadays women are just as savage as men. Keep talking about it. Back in the day, one of the attributes of having a woman is she keep you out of danger, keep you out of the streets, if you respect her. Nowadays, you know, a long time ago, a lot of piss poor parents would throw their kids out in the street because they ain't want to deal with them, and the streets raise them. Now they in the streets with their own damn kids. That's a damn shame. One son locked up. She out there trying to get $5,000 to $10,000 bail money with a bunch of little kids, having them do the dirty work while I guess she was the driver. Did you see the thing? Them boys walk out there working all night. I'm proud of them. I was up all night with them, talking to them. Are you serious? These are somebody else's kids that shouldn't be doing what they doing. Not only are you, behind that negative behavior of your own kids, but you along with it with other people's kids. Now I want to show you something. Did you see when them people was walking? See how they just jumped out the car and ran up on them? Then as the car stopped, 50,000 kids came out the car, ran up on them, just started hitting them. Said they was targeting women and couples. She right along with them. Think she'd have a lick of sense, but no. Misery love company, and bullshit is the bullshit, and she all up in it. Say they ran up on the wrong person, and the person shot one of them in the head, and he dropped right there. You think they would have stuck around? No, they would have scattered like gutter rats. She would have drove the fuck off, and it'd have been like, we'll regroup somewhere else while one of your team members in the bullshit y'all was doing is dead in the damn street. That's the thing. That's why I don't understand these young kids get wrapped up around other people doing stuff you know you ain't supposed to do. Anything can go wrong at any given time. You think you special? They gonna stay there and ride for you? No, they not. They gonna run off because they know what they doing and get them in trouble. Ain't nobody trying to go to jail. Now, got pulled over, her son locked up. 15 fucking years old. What is that? 10th grade? And 24 felonies. Yeah, we're gonna charge him as an adult. You know why? Because his mom is shit. She's locked up. And she's the contributing factor to their miscreant behavior. I want you to look at these people up here. Look at their faces. Look at them. They don't give a fuck. And the justice system need to be just like that. It's no way. You can't fix this shit. You can't. Why? Because you're going to do what mama say. And mama put it in you to do dumb shit and ride or die. She right along with you for the ride. Makes no sense at all. This is horrific to me. It is. You're a mom and you're out there in the street with your children as your partner in crime. Get the fuck out of here. Then you got other people's kids wrapped up in this shit. This is why I tell you, there are a lot of kids out here where the streets raised them and parents don't even give a fuck about them, because when they try to tell them something, they be so hard-headed. But by that time, of them being at that point, all the valuable time and bonding sessions they should have had to where respect and all this other manners and home training should have been earned. They were so young, they wasn't even given that. So that's why you got a lot of feral people running around here and just picking people off like fruit. And whose fault is that? Seriously, whose fault is it? I don't feel nothing. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is no different than the woman in Pontiac that abandoned her children and they had to fend for themselves. It's the same type of shit, because this woman right here is not putting out any positive adult, lessons or anything. And this is what you choose to do. Keep pushing them to be out there in the streets and do dumb shit that can cost them their lives. See you in the next video. Take care.